Everyone, and thanks for clicking this video and welcome back to the self-learning corner. And if you people are new over here, then welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to discuss about the lecture in commerce kpsc exam related MCQs, and in this session I have taken the financial management MCQs. So let's begin this session. It is a next series of questions related to financial management actually. So let's begin this. Cost of capital from all the source of funds is called. Options are specific cost, composite cost, implicit cost, and simple average cost. And here the answer is composite cost. Composite cost means that it is a combined cost of various sources of capital. It is the cost of capital from all the source of funds. It is also called WACC, weighted average cost of capital. To calculate this, we can multiply the cost of each capital component by its proportional weight and taking the sum of results. And specific cost means that it is a cost of specific source of capital. And implicit cost means like an opportunity cost of resources, and they're already owned by the firm and which is used in business. These costs are already occurred and not necessarily shown or reported as a separate expense, and also it comes from the uses of an asset and rather than renting it or buying it. And in this question the answer is composite cost, right? And the next question, which one refers to the cash inflow under payback periods method? And the given options are cash flow before depreciation and taxes, cash flow after depreciation and taxes, cash flow after depreciation but before taxes, and cash flow before depreciation and after taxes. And in this question, the correct answer is option D, that is cash flow before depreciation and after taxes. Actually, what do you mean by payback period? Payback period method is a period required to recover the original cash outflow invested in a project. It calculates the minimum number of years that a project will take to pay back the investment. Cash flow after taxes are used to compute the payback period actually. So cash flow after taxes is more important. So in this given options, we know that we have only two options which states that cash flow after depreciation, that is option B and D. So all other options are eliminated at this point. And also we need to look about the depreciation fact. Depreciation is not considered for calculating cash flows, so depreciation will not be deducted. So here the answer is option D, that is cash flow before depreciation and after taxes is the correct answer. And this is the cash inflow under payback periods method. And the next question, the presence of fixed cost in the total cost structure of a firm results into financial leverage, operating leverage, super leverage, and none of these. And here the answer is operating leverage. Presence of fixed cost in the total cost structure is known as operating leverage, and the formula for operating leverage is equal to contribution by EBIT. And financial leverage mainly means the use of borrowed money to make more money. Or this financial leverage mainly indicates or it mainly measures the impact of the effect of change in EBIT. That means operating profit, change in operating profit, change in EBIT on change in EPS, change in earnings per equity share due to the fixed cost structure in the capital structure. Actually, fixed cost securities means mainly debentures, long-term loans, preference dividend, etc. And super leverage or combined leverage means that it is a combination of operating leverage and financial leverage. So we need to focus on this leverage chapter 2. And the next thing, the cost of capital declines when the degree of financial leverage increases, and who advocated its net income approach. And which means that in net income approach we will use the leverage, financial leverage, that is we will use debt. Debt is a cheaper source of finance, so we will use debt. Increase the use of debt will lead to decrease the overall cost of capital, that is KO, and it will lead to increase the value of firm. In this case KD remains constant and also KE remains constant. KO means only declines. And this type of question also asked in net operating income approach. We know that the cost of debt remain constant, cost of capital, overall cost of capital also remains constant, the cost of equity only rises. because of the expectation of equity shareholders with the use of increased debt. And Modi-Gilani-Miller approach includes the arbitrage process, and traditional approach mainly lies between this net income approach and net operating income approach, which means that we can use debt up to a certain limit, and beyond that limit it will reduce the overall cost of capital, which will increase the overall cost of capital. That's the thing. And the next question, a view that the dividend policy of a firm has a bearing on share valuation advocated by James E. Walter is based on which one of the following assumptions? And the given options includes retained earnings is the only source of financing, cost of capital does not remain constant, return on investment fluctuates, and all of the above. And in this question, the answer is retained earnings is the only source of financing. It is one of the assumptions of Walter. And next thing, cost of capital does not remain constant. Actually, this assumption is wrong, because cost of capital is constant in the Walter's assumptions, Walter's model, and return on investment fluctuates. This is also wrong, because return is rate of return of firm is remain constant in Walter's approach, Walter's model. So here in this question, the answer is option number A. Retained earnings is the only source of financing. And the next question, which of the following causes conflicting rankings of an investment opportunity under the NPV and IRR criteria? And the options are cash flow pattern disparity, investment size disparity, investment life disparity, and product life cycle disparity. Actually, the cause of conflicting rankings of an investment opportunity under NPV and IRR arises if there is mutually exclusive projects. Mutually exclusive projects means that these projects, the acceptance of one project will exclude the acceptance of the other. If there is one project having higher NPV and the other project is having higher IRR, then it will lead to a conflict between them. Actually, the reasons behind is time disparity, size disparity, and life disparity. And in these options, we know that cash flow pattern disparity means it's time disparity, different patterns of cash flows, sequence of timing of different cash flows, and it is called time disparity. And investment size disparity means mutually exclusive projects having different sizes, so investment size disparity, investment life disparity. So the first option, that is A, B, and C is the correct answer for this question. And the next question, which one of the following is not a source of conflict in project ranking in capital budgeting decision as per NPV and IRR? Independent investment projects, no capital budget constraints, no time disparity, and none of the above. And here the answer is none of the above. If you have enjoyed this video and if you need more videos like this, then click on the like and subscribe buttons. And thank you for watching this video.